Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another Middle-earth's Deadliest Warband. This is going to be Moria versus Lothlorien in the semi-finals.
Second round 2 match, isn't it?
No, this is a semi-final one.
Semi-final,
Okay. We've already done some round 2 stuff. Okay. James and I have already done that.
Alright, fair enough.
Which you don't know about yet because it's not yet been posted. So this is going to be a semi-final matchup, so a big matchup. Moria have beaten the Dwarves, and they have beaten... Who else did they beat in the first round? I've forgotten. Obviously weren't that interesting, of course. Can't remember. And Lothlorien beat Angmar, and they have beat Gondor in a very tense matchup. So we're going to go into the forces in case you don't know what they already are. So the Moria force has the Bat Swarm, the 2 Warg Marauders who did so well last game, 6 Gundabad warriors with spear, 2 with shield, and a Gundabad captain who's looking the wrong way. There he is. And for the elves we've got a Galadrim captain on armoured horse with bow and shield. We've got 4 with shield and spear, Galadrim warriors, 4 Galadrim warriors with shield and blade, and 4 with bow and blade. So roll to see who is being used. 1, 2, 3 evil, 4, 5, 6 good. Kieran's using good. So rolling for priority here. And it goes to goblins.
4 Galadrim archers, and they are going to go for... We'll go for this Warg Marauder on this side. Now, is he completely obscured, or have some got a few clear lines?
So 3 have got in the ways, 1's got a clear line of sight, so the one with a clear line of sight, needing 4s to hit.
Just the 4?
You have 3. They all hit 2.
So, do they get past the tree?
Come on,
the wood elves,
tree.
they should do.
Defend me, tree. So 3 on the Warg. Now you need 5s. If one goes down straight away, I'll be very disappointed. That's a 4, and that's a 1. So that's no wounds on that Warg Marauder. Whew, I was lucky. So going into turn 2 is priority. And it goes to the Wood Elves. So at the end of turn 2, the bowmen stayed still. These guys moved up. I managed to charge in against the captain there, poked his head round the corner. And I moved up 5. Bat Swarm stayed back this time just because he was left too vulnerable. And this Warg Marauder's moved up to get a drive-by shot over there. So going into shooting, we've got these 4 bowmen going to shoot straight through to my captain. The roll, 3s to hit. So 3 hits.
Going for past the first rank, they'll hit it on a 1, 2, 3. Going through that front rank, all 3.
We'll get through.
Can they do it on the second rank?
2 get through.
2, yeah, okay. So, a goblin in the second rank, needing a 6.
That's right.
No.
He survives.
And 2 on the goblin captain, again needing 6s.
Yep.
That's a wound.
That's a wound on him. And I'm going to take that wound. So the goblin return fire, 2 shots here, going through to the bowman, needing 6s to hit. 1 hits. And to get past the front rank, we don't. Needing 6s to wound. Oh! Take 1 down. And this Warg Marauder is going to shoot into the guy in front of him, into his own combat.
It's worth noting this is a special rule that only the Warg Marauder can do.
Yeah, only Warg Marauder can shoot whilst in combat. So 6s to hit. No, we don't hit. So, going into combat here, we've got my 3 attacks versus the captain's 2, and my lower fight value, so I'm going to feint.
Okay, I'm also going to feint then.
Yep, might as well. I got a 3.
I get a 2.
Well, I got a 4. So.
Is that a 4 or did that bounce?
Oh, it's a 4.
Okay, we'll say you got the 4.
Oh, I see what you mean, like dice hitting it.
Yeah.
So, I shall put 1 strike onto the horse. 4's rerolling 1s for feinting. Oh, no. And the other 2 is defense 6, so I'm going to put the other 2 on him. 5s, 1 wound.
I will take that one.
Take the wound. And then once again rolling for priority. And it goes
To the elves.
to the elves. So at the end of turn 3, the goblins then moved up. The Warg Marauder got charged by 1, 2, 3, 4, including the captain. They all passed the courage test. The Bat Swarm has moved in to help out. These guys have moved back. So we're going into shooting. We've got 3 elven shots.
Okay, and they're going to go for the goblin captain.
Yep.
So needing 3s to hit because they haven't moved. So all 3 hit.
All hits.
Getting past that front rank. 1 makes it. 2 on the front rank.
Needing 6s.
Nothing. 1 on the middle rank. Getting past. Yep, goes through onto the captain.
And 6s.
Looking for a 6.
And my return fire. 2 from the Warg Marauder, who's in combat, into the 2 elf bowmen in front of him. 6s to hit. No hits. And over here, we'll shoot at the captain again. So 6s, nothing there either. So we'll be back with combat. So all of us in the Warband Marauder fight with the captain and another guy are going to faint. So captain's 2 and the other one. Captain's 2
gets 5. Remaining elf gets 5.
Gets 5. 9. Oh, 6s. No, it's a 5. So you win on the higher fight value. Am I trapped? Can I get out of there? I can't get out of there. So 5s all round.
5s all round. Okay. The guy in a zone is wound.
It's a wound.
Can the captain follow up?
2 more.
Oh, that's 1, and we're going to make that 3 with a might point.
Yep, worth it. Gets rid of the Warband Marauder. It's the first time one's died in all of Deadliest Warband, I think. And the Batswarm versus 2. Yep. Batswarm's got his 2 attacks. Batswarm gets a 5.
I get a 3.
3. So Batswarm needing 5s to wound. Ideally going on the one closest to the pillar. And we kill one of them. And then my 4 on the 2 from the elves.
No strikes.
Ugh, get a 6 and they win it. Needing 5s to wound.
Oh, snake
Double
eyes.
1 snake eyes. So going into priority. And the goblins get it. So at the end of movement there, the Warband Marauder pulled back because they wanted to get swamped up. And over here, the Batswarm charging against the captain. And I've got 2-on-1s against the elves here.
The Galadrim here have decided to push up just to get a little bit closer and should hopefully not let the goblins split us up.
So going into shooting, we've got 2 from the Warband Marauder here. He's going to shoot straight into the bowman, needing 6s to hit. And no hits. And 3 shots in return, going straight to the Marauder. One hit.
Because they moves.
5s.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. So going into combat, we're going to start with the Batswarm against the captain. So 2-on-2. Batswarm gets 5s. Okay. The captain gets a 6. 4s to wound.
More moves.
So 3 left on the Batswarm. So we got a 2-on-1 here, and the elf is going to shield. He gets a 2 highest. The goblins get a 6. So 5s to wound, be all in 1s because they hate elves. And they kill him. And then another 2-on-1 there. Elves shield him. Gets a 6 and pushes them back. So rolling for the next turn of priority. Goes to the elves. So the goblin captain called a heroic move and was countered by the elf captain. And goes to your priority. Goes to the elves. And so after the heroics, the captain charged in there. The Batswarm got tagged by this guy. And over here, my Warband Marauder got charged, as did most others, to be honest. And I managed to move some supports around to bring some sort of supports to bear. So we're going to go into shooting. So the Warband Marauder is going to shoot the captain. Needing 6s to hit. Nope, doesn't hit. So first up, we got Batswarm versus one guy. Going to fight it.
Let's go.
Gets 5. Batswarm needs 6. It's a 5. You're forced to wound. Doesn't wound. Captain? Yeah. So the charging captain there, needing... Well, see what he wins. Does he win the fight? Yes, he wins the fight. These guys are knocked down, and he needs 5s to wound them. So 2 strikes on the first guy.
We can only kill 2, can't we?
Yes, yeah.
But
It's the way the attacks double up. Yeah.
Okay, so first 2 then?
Yep. The first guy.
That's
Nice. And 4 on the second guy. No, he dies so far. That's not looking good for the goblins. So we've got 2 elves against the trapped goblin here. Any special strikes?
I will... Have they got blades?
Yeah, they've got blades, yeah.
I'll fate with 1 blade then.
1 blade. I'm going to shield.
5's my highest. The goblins actually win it.
Goblin pushes him back with a 6. Then we've got the 2 elves here versus the 2 goblins. So I get a 4.
I get a 5.
Elves get the 5s. I seem to be fainting with the guy in front, so...
Fair enough, yeah. So white dice is the fainting dice.
In 6s. Nothing there. So we got 1 on 2 here. I assume no special strikes this time, keep the fight value. You get the 6, you win it. You need 6s to wound. And he doesn't. So Warband Marauder on the support, going against the one guy here who's shielding. He gets a 6, pushes him back. So, captain here versus the two elves.
Fainting with the front.
Fainting with the front guy. Four highest. Captain. That's a 3's not good enough. So,
do you have a mic point?
to draw it, to lose it. So 6 to wound, 1 that is fainting.
White dice is fainting.
Come on, captain. Oh, thank goodness. So going for priority. Elves get a 4. Goblins get a 4. Goblins take it this time.
I've said it last time.
So at the end of that turn, the goblins managed to engage reasonably well across the board. Managed to get some favourable combats. And probably the highlight of that turn for me, and probably the downside for the elves, the Warband Marauder and Batswall managed to charge the captain, but this guy failed his courage test successfully on a double 1 there to charge in, so a bit of bad luck there for the elves. But we're going to go into shooting, and I'm going to hopefully punish him for failing. I'm going to shoot him with the Warband Marauder, needs the 6s. Nothing. So going into the captain's combat here, we're equal fight value.
And so Batswall.
That's the best one there, so your 2 be my 5.
Yeah, 2 highest.
Goblins get a 6. So, Wild Marauder's going to strike the captain, who's... He taking a wound? Yes, he's taking a wound earlier on, didn't he? So he needs 5s to wound him. Which he doesn't successfully do. And the Batswarm needs 6s. Which he does. So his fate point.
Sure.
Oh, and he goes. So the 2 elves here versus these 2 goblins.
From rank painting.
From my facing view, I'm just going to stay normal because
I got 5.
5. The goblins. Get a 2. So we roll to wound there. Whites rerolling 1s. 6s to wound, so rerolling the white dice.
Nope.
Doesn't get him. So 2 on 2 here. 2 each.
Fainting, and I'm going to go double-handed with the white dice.
Okay. I get 3 highest. I get 6s. So white dice needs 5 rerolling 1s. Other dice needs 6s.
Gets the 6 anyway.
He cracks him. One from the bowman, 1 from the goblins there.
Just faint. Yes, just fainting this time. No double-handed.
No strikes for me.
5.
5. I get 5. Now what does your fight value go down to? Oh, it's still higher. So you win on the fight value.
And no wounds, but I get to re-roll that.
No, he survives. The captain on 1 here. Shielding.
3 is my highest.
Winner. Got the 6. Strength 5, so 4s, rerolling 1s. And he gets him. And then a 2 on 1 here, and I'm going to shield.
I'm going to feint and get double-handed with the archer.
Yep. I get 5.
5's my highest.
5 highest for you. So, needing 5s with the white dice. We're also fainting, so he gets to reroll that 1. Can't do it though. Rolling now for priority.
5
goes to the elves. I'm going to use the last point of might from my captain there to call the heroic move. So after a successful heroic move there, I've managed to tie up every single elf and get some pretty favourable fights. But the elf fight you can always shine through. So we're going to go into combat. We'll start with my captain versus these 2 here.
Okay, I'm going to feint and go double-handed with the archer.
Yep. Strike
I'm going to go double-handed. I won't go double-handed, but I will feint.
You'll feint. Okay, so you get 6.
I get a 5.
5. There's no might left, so all 3 of these are mine. We get a 2, so you win.
Going against the captain.
Needing 6s, rolling white dice, and nothing. Then a 1-on-1 here. Get a 2.
2.
You win on fight value.
Didn't say I was fainting, so we'll just go for normal strike.
6s. And it's a 6. Doesn't need fainting. And another 1-on-1 here.
Is that?
It's the
I will feint.
So you'll be fainting. I would fight normally. Oh,
get a 5.
You win on the 5. Needing 6s, rerolling 1s.
No.
We got 2 goblins here versus this 1 guy.
And he's going to shield.
Shielding.
Cocked.
Okay, so 1.
Wants it to be a 6.
It's a 5.
5 of it.
And we get the cock dice. It remains a 1. Got the Batswarm versus 2 there.
Fighting normal.
Batswarm gets 2.
As does the elf.
You've got 2 dice there. That's how cock dice, correct?
What? That's just 2.
You've got 2 guys.
Oh, 2 elves. Okay, sorry.
3. So this white dice is cocked.
Yeah, gone.
Yay! Aww. 4s to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. He's got 1 left. Eek.
That'll do.
And then the charging Warb Marauder here. Shielding elf, obviously.
Gets a 4.
4 highest. The Warb Marauder.
Oh,
no!
get in.
Also gets a 4. So, Warb Marauder does not kill. So, going into the next turn.
Priority.
No might here.
Elves get it.
To the elves. So the elves there had a bit of success with getting people tied down, but also had 2 pretty awful failures.
Elves failed to charge the Morg Marauder, which is a pity because I needed it tied up.
You need it tied up so it can't charge and get those 4 dice to win the fights.
It's now done on this one here.
Now done on him. So, going into shooting, the Warb Marauder is going to shoot this elf bowman here, needing 6s to hit. No hits. These Warb Marauders aren't very good at shooting, I've decided. So, starting the turn off with the Bats 1 fight, Bats 1v1.
Fainting.
Maybe not with that dice.
5.
You get 5. We get 4. So you win. So 4s re-rolling 1s. This will kill the batsman. No. So this 1-on-1 here. We fight him.
Fainting.
4, 6, 6. You get it. Needing 6s rolling 1s. Comments below. Would that count?
Oh, let's re-roll it. Fainting.
Yep.
Here is my heart for the tape.
That's weird. Going for this 2-on-2 here.
5.
5s. Come on. Yes, we got 6. Hooray. So, needing 5s to wound, re-rolling 1s for hatred. And double 3. No wounds. Not what we need. So, captain on 1 here. The guy's going to shield. Fight normally. It's a 4. It's a 4. Captain gets a 6. Needs 4s to wound, re-rolling 1s. And he gets it. So, charging Warg Marauder again, and regular guy.
Just striking normally.
Striking normally. Oh, guess that's 6. I don't get to roll my dice. Striking. Didn't get too good. So rolling for priority. Neither force broken yet. Goblins quite close.
Goes to the goblins.
Goes to the goblins. Right, so after movement, the Warb Marauder charged in. Captain's going up against 2. We've got a 1-on-1 here, a 2-on-2 there, and a 1-on-1 there. So pretty even fights across the board. Hopefully I get some wins this time.
So all about the fight, I think.
It is about the fight in this one. So, charging Warb Marauder first. God, don't get it. Don't do it. Yes, come on. Anything but quad 1. Yay.
Triple 1.
I'll reroll this. Needing 4s. Yeah, he dies. And the captain on 2. So the 2 elves.
1 is going to faint.
1's going to faint. Captain's going to strike normally.
I get a 5.
5. Captain gets double 1. Needing
1
6s.
gets to reroll.
Yeah. His fate point. Come on, Captain! No, he's done. This 2-on-2 here. Elves get a 4. Goblins. I'm just getting rid of these dice. 2. 6s.
It's worth pointing out you can only win that one because, despite how it looks, that guy is actually supporting, not in base
Support there,
contact.
yeah.
So going for that front one.
And he lives. 1-on-1 here.
Fainting.
You're fainting. No special strikes from me.
It's 4.
4. And 2. 6s. Yep. And then a 1-on-1 here.
And fainting again. Oh no, can't push. Oh no,
You can faint, yeah, you just can't go two-handed as well. I'll be fighting normally. You get a 5.
3. Goblins take it.
Goblins take it, needing 5s to wound, re-rolling 1s. Nope. So, going into the next turn of priority, the goblins have just broken, the elves are 1 off. So, priority goes to the elves this time. So, important turn there, the elves have retreated, letting the goblins go for their courage. Now they're all courage 3, so it's not terrible, but it's not the best either. So, I'm going to start with the Gundabad's, going from the far right to the left. So, number 1, runs. Number 2, stays. Number 3, stays. The 4th one, runs. And the Warb Marauder stays. Phew! So the goblin movement there with what was left. The Warb Marauder charged in on those 2, and then 1-on-1, and a 1-on-1 here to take off that spear support. So,
Goblins doing everything they can to try and even this one up.
yeah, not looking good for them. So where should we start? Should we start with the Warb Marauder? Yeah, come on.
I'll faint with 1 elf, and that's all.
So, we got 2 dice. That's a 4. Come on, Warp Marauder. Gets a 5. So, first strike on the first guy, needing 4s. He dies. Second strike, he dies as well. That was a good swing.
Elves now
well
broken.
done, Warp Marauder. A 1-on-1 here. 2. And a 1. Needs 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh. And then a 1-on-1 there as well. 3 for the goblins, 2 for the elves, needing 5s. Rerolling 1s for hatred. Oh, that was well a 6. So, rolling for priority. Goes to the goblins. So, big one. Warg Marauder. Oh, yes! This guy here. Needs a 6 from Cheaty Red Dice. No, he's gone. And the last goblin also runs off. So it's the Warg Marauder stick. So, guy with the blade in the air there, taking a courage test to see if he can stay on the field.
Yeah. Warg Marauder's charged in on 2 of them. Now he's going to see, first of all, will he stay around? He will. Will he... I'll do him as well. Will he stay around? Yeah, they both will. Now, can they summon past a terror check to charge a Warg Marauder? First one, the guy with the shield. Yes.
Yes, he does.
What about the archer? Yes.
Yes, he does. Right, so going a bit sort of all out here, going to shoot at this elf, so it will hit, so we'll randomise into the combat. So, do we hit? No. It's not even worth it. So, 4 strikes on 4 strikes.
I am feinting with all but 1 and going double-handed with 1.
Yep, feinting and going double-handed.
White one's double-handed.
Oh, it's going double-handed.
And naturally gets the 6.
He gets the 5 highest there, so come on, Warg Marauder!
Yes!
He's the 5s! So, going on the guy who is defense 4, the bowman. Needing 4s. He dies. The next guy, needing 5s. He lives. The next guy along, needing 5s. He lives. The next guy along also lives. Oh, god damn it! Warg Marauder. So, the next turn of priority goes to the goblins. Come on, Warg Marauder! Yes!
Courage test will happen.
So, Warg Marauder passes courage, charging against these 2. This guy can take his courage test, see if he stays on the field.
Does just.
He does. He stands up.
Can he get into that combat?
Hopefully not. Yes! He does not get in. So, shooting. These 2 shots into him. On him.
Those elves can't strike, so they're going to use their shields.
Elves are shielding. I'm going to feint. Elves get the 6. So, after a pretty uneventful turn there, priority goes to the elves. So,
some elven courage tests. The guy you couldn't charge last turn.
He's fine.
This guy here is also fine. And that last guy in the end,
he's also fine.
Right.
Courage test to charge, or are you going to let him? So, elves charging in, taking courage tests.
First one fails. Second one
passes.
And the final one
passes. So 2v1. So my shooting, I've not moved this turn. So
and I've got no 2-handed weapons to stop me winning combats. Oh, sorry, shooting.
Shooting, 5s to hit this guy. 6 just to wound. Oh, damn. So, combats.
Just fighting normally. I've not got any 2-handed weapons that don't have shields to stop me winning a fight.
Yep. I've got my normal 3 and I'm fighting normally. 4. Cut, yeah. Got mine earlier. 2. So I win that one. So, against the first guy, needing 5s. Kills him. The second guy also dies. Oh my god, this is so tense. Come on, goblins. So, at the end of that turn, just to show you the shouting match that's been going on between the 2 sides here. Everyone has been dying, has been looking at each other, and it's getting pretty full up there. There's only 1 more in it. Going into priority. Oh, I didn't want it.
It's a goblin priority.
No! It could end in a draw. It should be the first time it could end in a draw if we both run away. Warg Marauder is fine. It's while charging in. So, I'm not going to risk shooting. Going into combats.
I can't wound you, so I can wound you, but I can only wound you once, so I'm going to shield.
Shield, got my 4. I got a 6.
Oh, they get a 5.
5. This is it. So, a single 5. He's knocked down, so I'll reroll these if need to be.
And he's got it, he's done it!
Oh my god, the goblins did it!
On the last...
Literally the last roll of the game. Well, every roll is the last roll of the game, but Oh man, good game. Left hand shake. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, going into the post-battle breakdown, I'm exhausted.
That was pretty
was
damn
tense.
close.
That was
really
tense.
down to the wire.
Easily, my man of the match has to be that Warband Marauder who stuck around. My hands are still like quite shaky from this.
Yeah.
I can't believe he did it.
Even though he didn't last too long in the game, my man of the match has to be the captain for that. It's just that one-man charge where he took out two Gundabad.
Two Gundabads and swung it. The Elves had a great run in. Their games have been so sort of balanced and
They've really fought hard to stay in this one, I think.
Yeah.
And the joke is, if I hadn't said two-handed and then got the 6 on that dice, odds are Goblins would have lost.
Yeah, they'd either have been dead, and then that's 4 more guys free to jump on anything else. Yeah. Oh. So, Goblins are through to the finals, and these guys will be fighting for 3rd place bronze. Next up, I think, is Corsairs versus Isengard.
That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, what do you reckon for that one? Remember, these Corsairs have got axes.
I remember that well enough when I was using the Army of the Dead against them.
Oh, yeah. That was horrific.
I'd say my money is on the Corsairs, but I'd want Isengard to win.
I have the exact same feelings. The Corsairs seem horrible, and I want them to lose and get out. Maybe because I'm biased to put the Goblins to win the tournament, but yeah. Unless I reckon Uruk-hai might have a good shot if they get a decent 2 turns of shooting.
If they can put the crossbows to good effect.
Yeah, if they can get sort of 4 killed before combat, their weighting numbers should carry them through.
Yeah,
I reckon.
How comes you didn't take any Arbalesters with the Corsair list, or did you not have access to them?
We had access to them, but we were thinking about it, and the real strength of that force is they're so overwhelmingly 12 models, all with 2 attacks at 5/5s. And obviously with axes converted onto them, they just hit like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
And
once they're close to combat, that's pretty much it.
With their low defence being defence 4, you want them running straight up there. You don't want them sitting back with the Arbalesters, potentially waiting to bring the opponent to you. So yeah, that's why we didn't include any.
Okay.
But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. It was a very tense game. I've definitely enjoyed it. Went right down to the wire.
Very fun.
Very good. So, see you in the Corsair/Isengard matchup. Happy strategy battle gaming.